Hello everybody, welcome back to more Enter the Gungeon. Beat the Gungeon. This is the very first video I am recording post-surgery. I got it a week ago. You may notice, you probably will notice, especially with the L's that I say I'm not going to be quite back to normal because, like, if you missed everything, I was getting basically a thing removed from underneath my tongue, and as a result, I can't quite feel my tongue all the way still. But a week is long enough. The pain is not too bad and everything. It's getting better, but the numbness is still there. There's a chance it's permanent, but we're hoping it's not. But if there's any kind of weird difference in the way I'm speaking or anything like that, know that that's why. And if anybody asks, tell them why. I don't want to have to talk about it or explain it too many times. But that's that. If you're brand new here and you have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, hi. You picked a weird one to come in on. But anyway, here we are back at it again. I've not played any of my games that I record for a whole week. Hell, actually, like maybe even a little bit more than a week. I've been taking it like incredibly easy. Been playing games on the TV instead. Finally getting use out of my consoles and everything. And other than that, just pretty much doing a whole lot and not a lot. But here we are. Don't want to talk all the way about that stuff. We can talk actually like a little bit about Enter the Gungeon. Probably got a lot of stuff to say since I haven't been playing it, you know. But that being said, I don't know what the hell we were doing. I remember the last thing we did is we inflicted trauma upon ourselves in the sense of effectively doing whatchamacallit. The challenge mode. The challenge mode is the gunslinger. I'm doing exactly what I want today, and nobody can stop me. I'm just gonna, sure. Did the challenge mode, rainbow challenge mode, gunslinger, something like that. I believe, something like that. But not today. Today we're just gonna do. I'm gonna do as normal of a run, as normal and short of a run as we can manage. I'm not gonna go back to doing my normal load of videos yet, as I try to like continue to make sure my tongue gets rest. But I'll see if I can keep up with 2 videos a day. I don't know. This is effectively a trial run anyway. Hoping this one makes it to you. If it does, hi guys, I've missed you. It sucked. It's been awful. It's been really bad to just not be able to do this. It's actually been crazy. How do I play Enter the Gungeon? How do I play Enter the Gungeon? But yeah, I don't know. It's it went basically well, but I definitely am feeling way worse than I was anticipating. But that being said, if I can, the fact I can do this after a week is good enough for me. Hopefully I regain feeling in my tongue so I don't sound as stupid. I sound way better than I did a couple days ago. I was like, it's the same thing as when you get like after the dentist or something. It's that same kind of numbness feeling, except it hasn't gone away for a whole week. And originally had a lot of pain with it too. Now the pain's minimal. The numbness is ever present. It's not numbness as much as it is actually. It's nerve damage, but making it feel numb. Anywho, the game deserves to give me the nicest, easiest, breeziest run I think it can muster. That's what I think. I think that's only fair. Using the trank gun, I'll be honest, on a level, you guys, I have no idea if the trank gun is good or not, because there was on the first 3 days of Farewell to Arms, it was a completely different gun. It functioned incorrectly, and in the back of my head, I still feel like I'm using the gun wrong, because it seems weird that they would add another gun that just is so basic. I don't know. It's such a plain gun. It seems weird that they would have added it in Farewell to Arms unless it had something weird to it. But I guess they just added it so that it could have some synergies or something, I guess. I don't freaking know. I don't know what they were thinking. Anywho. Maybe I'll go to the rat, maybe I won't. I don't know. Some people in the comments, one person got so mad so, like, hilariously mad that I go to the rat as often as I do, mate. And to that I say, freaking deal with it. I mean, like, just deal with it. The funny that I don't like to comment or call out comments too much, but this one, you know, like, I was sitting recovering from my surgery, so, you know, like, all the mean comments and everything were extra stingy, because I'm just like, I feel like garbage. The fact that anybody's being mean is making me incredibly mad, because obviously they must know that I'm going through a turmoil. Like, I come back from the surgery, and stupidly, like, as soon as I became kind of like cognizant, I checked my phone. There was a comment on the, what is it? What was it? It was the mirror rainbow chest run, like mirror rainbow chest, and they left the comment saying, "Why do you always go to the rat for an OP run?" And the thing that I thought was hilarious about that, like I said, I don't like to comment about. I don't want to call out. I don't want to make it a thing to call out, but it was hilarious. Why would you go onto a video with rainbow mirror chest in the title, and then come into the comments and say, why complain about the run being OP? Like, where's the disconnect here? Am I missing something? I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. But anyway, I gotta, like, as much as I gotta relearn Gungeon, I gotta relearn how to do videos. I've been doing I was about to say I've been doing Enter the Gungeon for 8 years. No, but it does feel like it. I've been doing YouTube for 8 years, and I've never, in the entire 8 years, I've never gone as long as I just did without without recording a single video. I've never gone that long in 8 years, and it's weird, because it's like it's a thing where you do it. I do it all the time, and I just don't think about it. It's like, it's one of those things where you wouldn't think you'd forget, and it's not like I forget, but it's just, it's so natural. When you do it every single day, it's all completely natural. You're like, of course I can talk for an hour straight about the game and play it well enough. But, like, I don't know. I forget that it is actually a skill that I practice, and it's one that I'm like, I'm noticing now. Like, it's definitely it's something I worked on. I've definitely worked on it over the years. And, like, thank you guys so much for, like, not seeming to not leave my channel as I had the videos. Thankfully I did, at least if this goes live. Sorry for all the coughing, as well as obviously related to the mouth thing as well, just as a heads up. So hopefully these things are not going to become staples. Hopefully they're not going to become my brand. That would suck. But what was I talking about? Effectively, I have no idea what I was talking about. I'll be honest. It's a skill. It's a skill. Hopefully this makes it live. Oh, I know what I was talking about. Hopefully this makes it live. I was saying before that there might be days where no videos got uploaded. Thankfully, I was at least able to keep the 2 videos a day thing going on. This is a whole bunch of boring for people who who are new to the channel. If something special happens in this episode, like the rainbow mirror chest or something, and this brings in a wave of new people, please introduce yourself, because I want to know who you are, hilariously joining in on probably one of the weirdest episodes of the series to join in on. You're like, who is this guy? I don't care that he's got a surgery. He could have died in the surgery for all I care. I just wanted to see freaking rainbow mimic, or whatever the hell would show up. This whiny guy talking about, woe is me, you got nerve damage. Just play the darn Enter the Gungeon. But yeah, no, don't let me know if that's what you think. Let me know if it's your first time here, and you made it to this point, because that'd be very interesting. That'd be such an interesting first impressions. I'll be honest, I want both of those, but I don't have the money. I probably should have picked up the other one, because we actually don't have great gun action going on. We don't really have, I mean, Gunbow's, like, not bad. It's pretty good, even. But it doesn't have the best ammo economy. And I feel like it's not really a room clear gun. It's not, like, super really a room clear gun. It's not super really a boss gun, either. Weirdly enough. It's kind of like a I feel like it doesn't extremely excel at either. I love it thematically. I love the way it feels. Oh, I'm so glad I have wax wings for this room. I fall into the pit literally every single time. Every single time on that room if I don't have flying. So I'm pumped, baby. But, yeah, I've also noticed we're kind of like semi having a little bit of ammo woes, ammo issues. Whoop, up. A little bit of ammo issues. So, there's this weird thing with the freaking Marine. I don't know what it would be. It doesn't make any sense. But I always find that the character, if I ever have ammo woes, ammo issues, it seems like it's usually on the Marine. Like, whenever I complain, it's usually on the Marine. So we'll keep that in mind today. But that being said, we could have made things a little bit smoother for ourselves by picking up the Shotgun Full of Love, which was probably the better play, truly, probably the better play than the Wax Wings. I just like having Wax Wings because it lets me goof around like a little bit more. There's a couple situations where you really get a cheese with it, and I like cheese. I like cheese a hell of a lot. I haven't been able to eat too much of it. Today's the first day I can eat food that isn't soup. I put every single thing I've eaten for the past week through a blender before I've been able to eat it. So I've been eating a lot of liquids, mostly soup, Some mashed potatoes that have been blended for like an entire minute, or soup. It's been interesting. I surprisingly didn't get sick of it. Effectively, they became the soup and mashed potatoes became the Enter the Gungeon of my life. Like, shouldn't I be sick of this by now? Like, I feel like I shouldn't like this right now, but I did. I dug it. Womp. Ah. Okay. Did we blank for that, or was that a shield? I don't even remember. I don't freaking remember, man. Anyway, we got the magazine rack, so we should be like probably abusing the hell out of that, so we can hopefully not have ammo woes. I think that's like our best ticket here, to not have that problem. Thanks. SAA is pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. I kind of want this, and I'll be honest, I kind of want the machine pistol as well, because it's actually like not a bad buy for 49. Like, I wish it was a little bit cheaper, but it's actually quite solid. But I like to get it because it's really, really easy to get its synergies, and the other reason I got it is just because our ammo issues are just that they're not like ever present, but having it ever since they added spread ammo back in AG&D. Proximity mine. Well, at least we needed it for the Ammonomicon. Ever since they added spread ammo back in AG&D, it became a good idea to pick up lots of guns. You know, if you have ammo issues, like pretty much ammo issues don't happen very often anymore. They really don't. Ever since AG&D, it's gotten better. And Farewell to Arms, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it got better, but it's probably has. It's probably about the same, to be honest. The only reason it would have gotten better in AG&D is if the guns they added across the board had slightly better ammo economies, and I think they probably do. To be honest, they probably do. I don't know. I haven't sat down to truly look at it. That'd be an interesting video, like case study type thing, just like literally analyzing the strengths and weaknesses of all of the items across each of the expansions. Like the base game, the supply drop. Okay, briefcase full of cash. That makes the fact that I bought the machine pistol less stupid. And frankly, I don't feel like I need any of that. Let's just maybe we should buy the ammo. No, we don't need it. Should just book it. But yeah, it'd be interesting to compare all the different ones from the different chapters in the game's history. Like the base game, yeah, the base game, supply drop. There's not really very many items in the payday update. In fact, there wasn't any more in the Payday update than the Payday items, literally. Were there? I feel like there weren't. They're cool items. They were really cool items. I remember that was an interesting time. I remember back in the time for Gungeon, I was like, do I even list it in the title that there's a new update? Because it was effectively just like, I don't know. It's not like that big of an update, quote unquote. It was effectively like we put in a couple item references. If I remember correctly, they might have like balanced a little bit of stuff in it. I really don't. I don't remember. I'll be honest. It's definitely not the. It's the youngest sibling of the batch. I don't know. What's the psychology thing? Do younger siblings get treated less? No, middle child. It's the middle child of the Gungeon updates for me, because obviously, like, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like the best update to Enter the Gungeon was probably AG&D. It added scripted synergies. That's such a big deal, you know. Whoop. I feel like the AG&D update was the best update. Farewell to Arms was fantastic, though. Fantastic. But I really like. I love the rat. I love the rat from a floor and fight standpoint. I have some issues with it from a run balance and the rat chest standpoint. But as far as like the actual fight itself and the floor and everything, I really like the addition of it. But my favorite thing, like the best thing ever to be added to Enter the Gungeon, hands down, is scripted synergies. No question. Like, it's nothing comes close to the scripted synergies. And I know there was some in the game. Don't you? Oh, I'm a fact check. Yeah, with there was technically three or four scripted synergies in the game right away. Like, yeah, there were, but I'm talking the synergy system, like where it goes and it shoots above your head and it gives you a little the special teal arrow that everybody gets excited to see in the thumbnail. I'm talking about them. The actual, like, officially scripted thing that you would get excited about, get to see, kind of like mix and match, collect them all like Pokemon. But anyway, I don't know. Well, I've been playing a lot of on the TV stuff. Like I said, I never ever get time to play games. I played the most games off camera that I played in probably like almost 8 years. It feels like I sat down and I played like because I couldn't do anything else. Like, I put Grace bought me Pokemon Shield, and it was waiting for me when I got out of the surgery there, and I put 20 hours into it. Oh, that really looked like it was okay. I put 20 hours into it in 2 days, and I beat it. And then I 100% cleared Luigi's Mansion 3. Like, I did literally everything you can do. Fantastic freaking game. That I played Transistor all the way through, which is a really fantastic game as well. Just played through a lot of really good stuff. It was really quite exciting. Makes me realize how much I miss playing games that have like concrete endings. Not that Gungeon doesn't. Like, I love. Don't get me wrong. Roguelikes are probably like my favorite. But just like, I don't know. I think that as a result of doing that, of having to, like, being forced to take the time off and doing that, I think it, like, really made me realize how much I do appreciate, like, games that are full-on stories, like, have an ending, everything like that. And I think I'll probably make it a point to do a little bit more of them on the channel as a result. So if any of you have any kind of an idea about, and do not say a game like Persona 5 or something that's going to be like 90 hours, because I'm talking like a game that's, you know, like 20-ish hours or less, or something to complete. Like, you got any of them? Hit me up in the comments, baby. Hit me up in the comments below. Let me know. Let me know. I want to know. There's definitely a big handful on my radar. One that I definitely wanted. I've been really wanting to do, because I've been excited for it to come out for a long time. I don't know if it's popular or anything, which doesn't matter. But there's a game called Bug Fables, which I'm really excited about, because People who've been around the channel for a long time probably know that my favorite game, parentheses games of all time are Paper Mario and Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, and it's a spiritual successor, effectively. And or can you use that if it's not made by? It's like a huge homage, like, because they haven't made a good Paper Mario game since. Oh, okay. I feel like Super Paper Mario was the last good Paper Mario game, and even that was like, it was not a normal Paper Mario game, but I still liked it. It's still a good game. Like, if I would have known the direction of the series was going the way it was going after that, I would be like, just give me Super Paper Mario 2. Because I still really liked that game. I still really liked that game. Sticker Star and Color Splash, I just don't like. And if anyone is saying like, oh, you probably didn't give it a fair chance, I fully beat Sticker Star. I'll admit, I have not given Color Splash the full fair chance, but that being said, I could tell that Color Splash is better than Sticker Star. You can easily tell. Like, and the writing is still on point, the music is still great, the visuals are fantastic, but everything else is just not there for me. Everything else is just not there. And the thing is, it's one of those sad case scenarios where if I never played, it's like Metroid Prime Federation Force. If I never played the other games and knew what I was missing, I would probably think they were really good games. Like, I'd probably really like Paper Mario, Color Splash if I never played the original two, you know? Like, it's the fact that I have this expectation about what the game I'm supposed to be playing is that I kind of go in. You can't go in with the right attitude anymore. It's like stolen from you. Oops. I mean, you're stealing from yourself, truly, but like Metroid Prime Federation Force, I love the Metroid Prime games. I love them a lot. And the Federation Force was like this, the 3DS version of, I should not say version because it's nothing like it. It's a 3DS game where it's effectively kind of like, the best thing I could think is like I don't know, Monster Hunter-y version of squad, like little squad-based, mission-based Metroid Prime. I don't know. It's really nothing like Metroid Prime, but it's it was actually a very good time. I liked it a lot when I played it. But the thing is, like, I was really mad when they announced it because it was like, whenever a game gets announced like that, and you're like, it feels like we're due to get Metroid Prime 4. And the thing is, if they just like, obviously there was all kinds of problems with Metroid Prime 4 up to this point, but if they just like announced the logo for it at the same time they announced that game, people wouldn't be mad about it. The thing is, if they're like, Thousand Year Door 2, if they announced that at the same time they announced like Color Splash, like, people would be like, okay, we know that you are not we know that what we love is still has the potential to come back, so we're not going to be as mad about this. Oh, that was risky. That was super risky. Why did I go Lament? Why did I pick Lament on my recovery day? But yeah, anyways. So Bug Fables is effectively, looks like the closest thing to a real version of the old Paper Mario games that we're gonna get, and it looks really good. And I've been following it. I can't remember if it was Kickstarter or Indiegogo, but I've been following it for a long time. And it's out. It came out while I was recovering, so I actually had the plan of doing a series on it, so I'll probably do that still. Yoink. La 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 la. Probably shouldn't do that with my tongue. Yeah, thank you everybody for all the kind words. There were some obviously like sassy, negative sons of guns. Even on like my my surgery announcement video, there were people being like awful, which is, you know, whatever. People can suck. People can suck real bad. Surgery announcement. Something about that phrasing sounds incorrect, but yeah, people can suck. But a lot of you were giving me a lot of really kind words, and I really appreciate that. Because it was hard. It was hard. Effectively, all I could do was spectate. It was like, here, let's go record a week's worth of stuff, and then effectively just, like, let it fly, you know? Wow, that was a good snipe. So I appreciate all the nice things you guys have been leaving. It's been nice to take time off in a way, but in a much more real sense, I hated it. In a much more real sense, I really had a hard time. But I think it was good for me, despite not wanting to do it, really. So, here I am. Thank you for understanding, seeming to understand, everybody but the people on the one video seem to understand the 2 videos a day situation. Boop, 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 boop. All right, 32. I don't think we're gonna get enough of the synergy. If I would have known, I would have played the vampire game. Oh my god. Oh my dang. Why? Do not use Lament when there's still a bunch of enemies out, you know? Unless you really want to min-max it, which I don't. I'm clearly not wanting to min-max it. But Lament's such a weird item. It's a strong item that I don't recommend new players tamper with too much, because if you don't know what it does, it has a chance to drop an item, but it also has a chance to just directly do damage to you, like immediately force you to take a hit, or and on top of that, every time you use it, spawns the big old wave of enemies that you got to deal with. So if you're new to the game, you're still learning, still practicing. It's probably an unsafe thing to do, but if you have a really strong gun. Say you got like you got the chamber gun and you made it to bullet hell. I mean, then in that case, go right ahead. It's just it's free real estate, baby. At that point, whoop. We might, and on top of it, I should mention, the thing you pick up will always have curse as well. I can't remember if it's what 1 or 1.5. I don't remember exactly. But it's got a decent chunk of curse. Honestly, this is a safer weapon. I feel like we've gotten everything we need from the Lament at this point. I say thank you, I say goodbye. 71, we might actually got enough here. No, it's probably like 90. Oh. Give me a 360 S-scope synergy, please. Boo. Boo. It's not a bad synergy. It's just like, it's like one of those ones where it's like I've seen it too many times. I don't want to see it no more. I ain't excited about this no more. I just literally walked right into him while I looked over to see the time. I don't know why I thought I was supposed to be paused in place there. Doesn't really matter. I'm not too worried about the EOL freaking death. 360 yes, scope in there. Oh, got it. I fear not death. Fear not the death. Freaking tongue, man. It sucks because I can hear it, you know? Like, it'd be one thing if I couldn't hear it and it's just like it was a little bit different and people are like, oh yeah, I hear it. And but the fact that I can hear it, it's like it drives me wild. I'm gonna take a break. Okay. You get him, little turtle. Little turdy G. Oh. Pretty slick, pretty slick. Beep bop, bada pop. Beep bop, bada pop. I think this actually does do pretty darn good damage with this synergy. Look how straight that line is. Oh my god. The one fun thing about this synergy with what we got with the wax wings being effectively, we don't have to worry about the ice, which is the stupidest status effect, is the ice floor. The stupidest status effect in the whole GD video game. I don't know what our fastest kill is. It actually might have been that. Because the ice floor, it's just like, I don't know. I feel like they missed something with it. Like, are enemies supposed to slowly become frozen on it, or do they? But they just do really slow. 'Cause it just seems so bad and useless. I don't know, man. It seems dukish, at best. I don't know if we would have 2-cycled if I didn't bite there. Boom, bump, boom, bump, bump. All right. We got health all over the place. And by that, I mean we got one right here. Alright. Back on down. Lich Slayer 9000 cannot be bested by a freaking mouth surgery. We must kill the Lich no matter what. Why does it take my wings away? I will never understand. It lets us, lets you cross with the rat boots. But not with the wax wings. Makes no sense to me. Makes no sense at all. Alright. I think we got this one in the bag, though. I think we do. And our ammo issues have not been too bad, but that's probably because we did actually pick up the Holy Grail. Also, the fact that we picked up a hell of a lot of guns anyway, so, you know. I feel like I can't really debunk. I can't say myth busted, but I definitely, you know, like, I definitely can't say myth confirmed. Mythbusters still on? I don't know. All I remember, the big thing I remember about Mythbusters was there was an episode where they were like, they did like the big myths, and then they had like a little myth in them, like kind of like a commercial break style myth almost, where they would do like a little one, and then at one point they were like, they did this one where they said, there's a myth where if you microwave a cat, it explodes. And then they were like, we're playing it up like they were gonna do it, and it scared me as a kid. Like it actually genuinely scared me. I was really scared. I was like, they're gonna microwave a cat. And then they just said, we're not gonna microwave a cat. And I was like, oh, thank God. But as a kid, I was like, these guys are gonna microwave a cat on live TV, or on pre-recorded TV. How dare you, Grant Imahara? Don't you microwave that cat, Grant Imahara. And what's your name, Tori? I feel like they would have been the ones. They were the ones who did the little myths, weren't they? I think. I don't know. Well. Poke. Send them. I love, what is it, Chaos Bolts? Chaos Bolts? Out there? If I love them, I should know. If you love them, let them go. If you love them, I should know. I should probably know the name of the thing I love. Yeah, it's Chaos Bullets. I mean, I know. The random status effect bullets. It's effectively like, hey, what if chance bullets were good? Kind of, you know? It's like, everything is random, but it's all good. Like, the fact that the chance that you'll get a status effect on a bullet that actually harms your situation is not 0, but it's like effectively 0. It's basically 0. So it's just a really solid item. Does it make it? It makes it so every single shot has an effect too. So it's kind of like getting all of them. Or at the very least on this, I don't know, not really though. It'd be like getting all of them if it didn't all of them on every single shot, but it's just really good. On top of it, we do have hot lead, so that's why it seems like they're getting set on fire all the time, because, well, they freaking are. With the gun as slow as this, it seems like they will always set on fire. Because it is, it's scripted to be more common on slower guns, or I thought it was like, I think it's scripted to be guaranteed on one-shot bop guns. Whoop! Got all them hiccups. My bad. Let's finish this up. We gotta go kill the lich so the hiccups don't take over. It's okay. My mouth is already destroyed anyways. I already sound like I got an extreme lisp. Might as well throw in some hiccups. Make this the strangest, most unpleasant listening experience of all time. Oh boy. I should just, you know what? I actually have a bag of Cheetos over here too. That I've been. I don't want. No, I'm not gonna say I've had to eat them. I don't want to gross people out, but yeah, you probably just have been figuring it out already. Oh my god, this is going to hell. Like literally, we're in hell and the video's going to hell. I can't remember. Like I don't know if I've ever had hiccups in a video. Have I ever had recurring hiccups like this in a video? It's a first, baby. It is a freaking first. Hup. Alright. We're starting to take a lot of hits. Obviously, it's the hiccup's fault. The only thing that could take down the Lich Leia 9000 is just a big old pack of hiccups. Ooh, I managed to do it. I can't really say that in bullet hell because I never used that gun muncher because I just don't like it very much. I feel like if it routinely took like a little bit less to use it, I'd probably be more interested. But ever since like truth be told, it's kind of a relic of the past. It's a much better thing to use when you have ammo issues. And like I was saying, full circle back in the beginning of the video, they're not as much of a thing anymore. So there we go. Thank God my hiccups are killing me all of a sudden. Showing up full force. Gotta get him good. Got him good. Alright. Lich Slayer 9000, how'd you enjoy your freaking week off of not being killed, mister? It's the longest break you're gonna get from me. For all eternity. Yikes. You could just mute the mic and just have the rest of the run be commentary-less. I was definitely like, everyone was like, oh yeah, do voice to or text to speech or something like that. It's an interesting idea. I just didn't look into it. Honestly, like I just wasn't thinking about doing anything. I was just like, I feel like trash. I need to help Luigi save his friends, and that's it. And I need to beat the entirety of Sword and Shield, or Pokemon Shield, using only my squirrel that I refuse to level up. Refuse to evolve, rather. Whoop. The good thing about being hit like crazy is the fact that we do have the Holy Grail. I tried to not talk so I wouldn't hiccup. No go. It's okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. The Lich has infected me. Maybe it's because I haven't been talking this fast. I talk so fast when I record my videos. My body is probably just like, what the hell are you doing? I was enjoying my week of just sitting on the couch saying like 2 words a day. And then you come out here and you're like, after this recovery, you're speaking like 20 words a second for 40 minutes. Are you dense? And why, yes, I am. Whoop. 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 Hip. Okay. Hiccup. Hiccup. I was trying to bait him out. I was trying to debate my hiccups. We're taking a lot of hits, but I'm still not worried. It just ain't no problem. Ain't no thing. Oh, even with the physical ailments, nothing can stop me. You cannot touch me. You can't. Oh, I love hitting him with the slowdown. Thank you, Chaos Bullets. It makes us such free damage. It's so good. All right. Right between the eyes. And so, you know what? I'm probably... oh my God. I'm probably going to call it there because of the hiccups. But I'm going to say thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Extra special thank you to everybody supporting on Patreon at the Go Team Gungeon tier, which is Ounsu and newly Throwbo. Thank you. Oh, God, thank you. Thank you so much for helping me do this full time. It was fantastic to be able to take the required time off and not have to worry as much. Patreon is a great way to help kind of flatten out the income from YouTube, especially with all the weird question marks and everything all over YouTube with the future and everything like that. Thank you. You can stop telling me about COPPA, everybody. I do know. Thank you. But with that in mind, things like Patreon are the best way. If you're like, I don't want these videos to go away, that's the best way to do it. Or like, I don't want them to go away, or I want more of them. That's the best way to show it is with patreon.com/retromation. And if you do it at the Go Team Gungeon tier, then you get a shout out with the gods Ounsu and Throwbo. I gotta stop. These hiccups are crazy. Thank you everybody for watching, though. Thank you. It's good to be back. Hopefully, oh my God, hopefully it gets easier. Thank you. See you next time.